Well, if you like borscht, perhaps.
Sorry,
but I've eaten better than oil in a galley. My wife said to the waiter, "Where did this man learn to cook? Afghanistan?" So then we went on to the Bolshoi, ballet. See, this new girl is Giselle. Well, you remember how beautiful she was. Well, she just married a factory manager.
Excuse me, Doctor. Do you have the figures for the latest batch of radiation tests?
No?
No. Sorry. Perhaps you could bring the preceding set as well. For comparison. Thank you, Doctor. Take him some time.
Before we begin, Captain, I'd like to know exactly what happened to Putin. He didn't sleep on his tea, did he?
I don't think I like your tone, Slavin.
What the hell's my tone got to do with it? We're risking our lives here.
Look, Putin could have caused complications. What did you think? He'd just go away and sulk while we carried out our plans? Is that what you thought?
Are you saying he was murdered? My God.
Stop whining, Yuri.
But murder, how can you
So
justify...
he was murdered. I have no problem with that. The man was a pig. But it's a decision we should have all made together.
You are not in command here.
If the crew finds out, we could have a mutiny.
What you held talking?
Nonsense.
They could kill us all.
That's right.
Everything that happens on this ship affects us all.
Master at Arms is already
Right.
We can still go back. All we have to
There
say
will
is...
be no going back. Before we sailed, I dispatched a letter to Admiral Bedorin, in which I announced our intention to defect.
In the name of God, why?
When he reached the New World, Cortez burned his ships. As a result, his men were well motivated.
You have signed our death warrants.
Bedorin will send the entire fleet.
Jesus, they'll find us. They'll find us and hunt
Nobody's
us down.
going to find us. That's enough, Yuri.
You had to do it, huh? You couldn't just turn the submarine over to the Americans. You had to make a political statement. Or was it something deeper, Captain? Something that made you unable to simply slip away? Was it ego, Captain?
We each have our reasons, Victor. My own began the day I was handed the blueprints for this ship. A ship which had but one use. And as for the rest, well, those are things that I alone must carry the burden for. Anatoly, you're afraid of our fleet. You should be. Personally, I give us one chance in three. And more tea, anyway. No? And you may report back to your post.
You heard the captain dismissed.
Captain?
Captain, I would never disagree with you in front of the man, you know that. But in this case, Victor is right. It would have been better if you had not informed Moscow.